Hey guys, that didn't go as planned. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Thank you for being here on this somber day. And now let me hide myself. And let me mute myself and let me finally.
There's still like weird like loopholes and stuff around that, but like that's it. Is that your opinion?
Sorry about that. There's a lot of background production over here. Had to turn the window unit off. I turned it on while that video played just to get a little more cool air in here. Yeah, that was that was nice. It's hard to watch and relive today. Yeah. Okay. I haven't felt emotional all day. Oh, hi, Treva Levesque, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. Hey, Harley. Justice Jane. A. Aguilar. Donna. NF Mom. Badger. Ashley Kane. I'm doing okay. I'm a little pissed and a little inside my emotions, but I wasn't until I started talking. But it's good to see you all here. Hey, Janet, Beach Bum, Little Brands. Hey, girl, Humanimal. How you doing? Played Pieces. Hi, Leland. Thou shalt not try me. Oh, okay. Tracy Kit. Hi, we're thinking of you. My son Micah sends his cheeky love today, and a shout out to JJ. They are so alike in nature and personality. JJ taught me more love. That's sweet. Thank you. That's so sweet. Trace on the case. Sue Ellen. Hey, Suze. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Gloria. Yes, Tammy has an amazing family. I was saddened to hear that. And by that, she means that Tammy's mother passed away yesterday. If there's one thing that I could say or do that would change that, I wish I would do it. You know, we all would do it. Every one of us. We would do anything in our power to bring our loved ones back. That's just simply not how it works, though. But the selfish me, or the angry me, I guess you can say, I sure hope and I pray that Miss Phyllis, Tammy's mom, I hope she joins grandmother Lucille, and I hope they visit Chad, and I hope that they play on repeat over and over and over again what he has done to their beautiful daughter, their family, and then of course what they've done to us and our families and the victims. That's what I meant, the victims, and then us, and then the rest of the world who miss the beautiful light that they were. Nobody can extinguish that, ever, ever, ever. One thing that I wish I could do, I don't know how this works, is I would bulldoze 200 whatever. I would bulldoze Chad's house, or should I say John Pryor's house. I would bulldoze it. I would set up 2 beams of light, solar powered, of course, one purple, one blue, and they would shine up to the heavens. And just a reminder, because nothing can be fruitful there, in my opinion, and it, no words needed, nothing said, just those 2 beams of lights going up to the heavens, and as a reminder of Tylee and JJ. Nothing else could thrive there. Nothing else. I wouldn't want it. It's done. It's gone. But that's what I would do. That's what I'd like to do one day. But anyways, it's so good to see you here. It's so good to see you here. So we're gonna, I don't even know what to do or think with the news from the court yesterday. Maybe I should write the court and ask them how I can feel. And then I'll try to feel accordingly. Since they dictate it anyways. I'm pissed. I'm mad. Rightfully so. Who gets to define this besides Idaho? Who? I'm about sick of it, you know. I'm so sick of it. Because love has no boundaries. Nor does grief about people that you love, right? Right. I'm sick of it. I'm hurt. It's not right in any way, shape, or form. I'm not okay with it. I understand what's written in the law. I understand things like that. But I don't understand it. When it applies to the murderer who murdered your family, who has your mom on a hit list, who has terrorized my family for the past 4 years. And again, yet again, it's like a punch in the face, a punch in the gut, a punch in the heart. It's like a kick in the teeth. It's like, it hurts. It's wrong. Judge Boyce, you are wrong for that. You are wrong for this. Shame on you. Shame on you. That's all. I don't know. It's just been an emotional roller coaster. So, it's just so weird. Yeah, Boyce is punishing the victims. Boyce... no voice Boyce, huh? Well, he's flexing it now. That's for sure. What are they scared of? What I might say? I have more class than that. What Larry might say? It's not even for the court. It's not to the court. It's to the murderer. It's not about them. It's not about the court. It's not about Lori. It's not about Chad. It's not about anybody except for us to have closure. God forbid that. God forbid that we have closure. God forbid that they release the bodies so that we can bury them and give them proper burials, memorials, burials, anything. God forbid. Wow. Who would ever think that that would be okay? That's when I think it's becomes something more personal. That's when I think it's punishment. Who gets to say that? I don't know. I had to read it in chunks yesterday because my head felt like it was going to explode. And Mom's only going to get to because it's technicality that ran into right before the trial because that was a technicality. I've never, of course I've never been through this. God knows I don't ever want to go through this again, but never when I think of things, when I picture things, when I imagine how things will go and this and that, I never pictured the court saying, out of any family, all family, out of friends, people who are affected by this, who gets to be a victim. I mean, and I hate that title. I hate it. But it's just, it just, you come to expect it, It's not the same, though, Carrie. It's not the same. I wanted to do it. I won't even write it. I won't, because what's the point? Will she even get it? I don't trust them to do shit. And that's just me. I've become cynical, and I believe rightfully so. It's not like they've done any favors, And so I was watching the hearing for Koberger or whatever. I watched it earlier, and I even made a short video because this is Idaho all the way. And I mean, I love the people of Idaho, but I don't care for the judicial system whatsoever. I'm gonna share this. Let me get it queued up. Allegedly.
This has never happened before.
Let me shut it up. Let me shut it up. Okay. Let me share my screen. Just real quick. It's a short. So, this judge here says, in fact, I know I have the authority to do that. I just thought it was interesting.
This has never happened before. Ever has it happened before that a Judge Marshall, has tried to silence the attorneys for victims. Never has it happened that I'm aware of.
Would you feel more comfortable if there was a more concrete description of what people could say and what they can't say?
I don't think you have the authority to, Your Honor.
Well, I think I do have the authority.
Well, my argument is that part of the argument is that.
In fact, I know I have the authority to do that.
Well, and the authority would be through your the attempt to have a fair and impartial jury, that you can control people that are involved in the case, correct?
That's part of it.
And we're not involved in the case.
Okay, that's hard to accept. But
we're not witnesses in the case, we're not involved in the investigation, we're not involved in the litigation. I can't file any motions, I can't subpoena anybody, I can't cross-examine witnesses, I can't do anything.
Uh-oh. Hello? Am I in there? Huh. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Do I have sound? Hello? Okay. I don't know. We just had a whole glitch. I went and restart the router thing. Anna says the court clerk can read your victim impact statement, right? I know it's not the same, but it's in this way you can express your feelings or filings. Also, you can express disappointment with judges' rulings. I doubt they would read it. I don't qualify as a victim. I don't qualify. I don't know. This all goes back to the very beginning of this. Whenever this, the kids were found 3 years ago today, I remember, okay, then we had a couple hurricanes, and then I want to say right after Hurricane Laura, they were both bad, but Laura wiped out the grid. Okay. I remember reaching out to Compassionate something, which is not like me. It takes a lot for me to reach out, but I did. I emailed them. I'm not a techie person. I don't know emails. It's not my way of communication. And I emailed them and I told them whatever I told them, and they emailed me back and said, "Oh yeah, we heard about that it was from a lake area family, and we're so sorry for your losses," and yada yada yada. And then they were like, but there's always a but, you have to be compassionate friends, I think it was, and you have to, it's a grief group, you have to be a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, a grandma, or a grandpa. I'm an aunt, and I'm a niece, and a step cousin. I did not qualify. However, when I read their response, it didn't even register until further down the road, and I was like, oh my god. So not only, and I mean, just being in this period, I created this channel. I started this channel. I didn't start out right off the gate just talking or speaking in public, because I didn't know what I could and could not say. I just didn't want to cause any more confusion or whatever. It just was bothering me because, some people in their comments and stuff, you'd see things like pretty much basically saying JJ was dumb. I don't know how else to put that. But he was incapable, or he wasn't smart, and I don't think it wasn't to be mean. They weren't being mean, but it's just assumptions, or just assuming, because he has autism, and he was, I don't know. And they couldn't be any further from the truth. He was highly intelligent, highly smart, and it just, so I wanted to humanize them. I wanted to humanize Tylee and Charles and JJ, Tammy and Joe. And so I didn't mean to find my voice. I wasn't looking for my voice, but along the way, along this journey, I found it here. And it's not because I did any interviews. I don't, so I feel like I had to validate who I was to a lot of people. People ask, well, how are you related? Well, who are you? How are you related? Does it matter? Anyways, but it just, so this whole time I've had to validate or explain. I had to explain who I am, why I get to have feelings or not, why I feel the way I do or not. It's like proving. I have to prove. So here we are again. You know, I mean, it happened right before the trial, having to prove who's who to the victims, and then, you know, here we are again. So this is like the third time for sure. Like, big steps along the way, big markers that, yeah, you don't qualify. Now, the church, they're all about proving your worthiness. This isn't church. This is state. Church and state. Church and state. You would think there's a separation, but there is not. Not here. Not in this story. Not in Idaho. In my opinion. When my daughter asked, what does autism mean? I told her their brains just work different than ours. Yeah, and it's true. I think I'm on the spectrum. I really do. After watching videos of JJ and how he interacts, just watching his mannerisms, I'm like, oh my God, I was so like that when I was a kid. And just as subtle as an elephant, you know? And I would sing, opera. I would just, whatever, you know. Didn't say it sounded good, but I was just being a kid. And back when I was growing up, they didn't have these diagnoses or whatever. They didn't have all that. My grandfather, my Papa Vallow, I think if they had the test then, you know, I think he would have been majorly on the autism spectrum. It's fascinating, you know. I think it is, because it explains a lot of things for me. It explains a lot of things, right? I think that's why I'm able to do this kind of research, right, John? Yeah, John. It's personal. It's up to you whether you want to go and be diagnosed or not, you know. It's like, it just makes a lot of sense to me, or for me. To me, it just, I don't know, because I'm weird. I'm weird. I by weird, you know, I just have an interest in different things, or one thing, which has been studying this case, studying the religious aspect of it for sure. Nobody wants to study that shit. Here I am though, studying that shit, learning it. You know, because I don't know. What's boring to a lot of people is I find it very fascinating and insightful, you know, because it's not a cult of its own. Never was. It's not Chad and Lori cult. That's how, in my opinion, that's how the church has gotten away with it this long. Is because, you know, it's never blown up to this magnitude. It's never been a big issue, or I guess, or I don't know. I've heard of offshoots and this and that, but I didn't know what caused them, you know. But now I see it differently. I see it way differently. It's the church that causes them, not the people splintering off. There's no splinter. It's so crazy. And that's how the church skirts around accountability for producing this psychopaths, you know. What can you do to help me? I don't know. Just listen, I guess. Just listen, like y'all always do. Y'all are here, your support. I appreciate that more than anything, you know. How long has it been? Y'all been listening to me bitch this whole time. But, so, we are gonna do a call-in show today. And so Donna's been working her ass off to figure out how to do a phone, through here. And I appreciate that. So has Beach Bum and Trace on the case. Yeah. Let me see what Angela says. She says, standing with you, Kresha and family. 3 years ago today, I saw Nate's helicopter news coverage over the property. 6 months after seeing the missing kids news bulletin here in Canada. Sending hugs from Canada. Honored to be with you now on your live as we honor and remember JJ, Tylee, Charles, and Tammy, and Joe. I agree with you 100%. Just finding out about the recent decision. So unfair, not correct in my opinion. Always here. Thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate you. I really do. Oh, it just sucks. Robbie says it so easily. Just use Google free Google Voice number like Dolly does. That's what she did. That's what she did. But I like how it just sounds so easy. Not for us, or not for me, for sure. I'm just giving you a hard time, Robbie. Hi all to this. Hi all. To this, I'll go back later and start from beginning. I'll definitely do a letter. So sorry, Kresha, for any cross, negative, or any kind of crap that's been hurled at you. It's no different than what's normal at this point. I know. Thank you though. It's you come to expect it. You just learn. If I guess that's why it's good not to have expectations, because then you're safe. But thank you for the super chat too. I don't know who that is though. Thank you so much. Hey JLL, how are you doing? Your daughter's beautiful, by the way. Congratulations. I need to pull that up, so if y'all don't mind hanging around for this old timer. I'm not very fast, and I have to think, and I don't want y'all to see me think. It's not pretty. So John says, how can they possibly refuse you an impact statement? Your family knew JJ and Tylee personally. Yeah, I know. Why? Why, Judge Boyce? Why? It just doesn't make any sense. Let me try and pull this up here. Your files. Well, I am connected to the internet. How many other people talk to themselves while they're doing stuff? Yeah. How many people do it? Well, I started doing it because Jason did it. It's his fault. Let's see. Okay. Now let me see how I can try and share another window. Okay. Present, share, window. It's my first time sharing a window. Here we go. I hope y'all can see it whenever. Now how do I can't see if y'all see it. This is the order right here. It was, wait, no, that's wrong. That says 3/14/23. Yeah, that's not it. Let me try that again. Let's continue. If I didn't have 2 terabytes of storage, no, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean. This many terabytes of storage, all because of this case and just the filings. Maybe I'd be able to just pull it up easily, but they all look the same. Let's see. Okay, I need descending. Nope, ascending. See what I'm saying? I'm not very fast, so. Got tons of other things. Dissertations, I've got the 8 dispensations. God bless them. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where they went. Donna, do you have that link? Or it was a starred. Plus, I don't do good under pressure, obviously. I know that's not it. Well, it says today. Oh. Here. I think I got it. Allegedly. I did that so Trace could laugh at me. Allegedly. Open. Alright.
Crash, I have
crap.
I have it shared.
Oh, you go, girl. Okay. I forgot about it in Canva. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I appreciate it. Hold on just one second. Hold, please. Oh. Okay. Well, I won't be able to read it from. Let me just see if I got it right though. Hold on. Let me see. I think this will do it. Did it? I can't see. Yeah, it did. All right. Thank you. Thank you though. So yeah, this is the order for yesterday, 6/8/2023, and in the District Court of the 7th Judicial District of the State of Idaho in the County of Fremont is the order on victim impact statements. And what we can do, I'll just touch on it. I'll just read the first pretty much paragraph, and the middle, and then the end. On May 14, 2023, a jury returned a verdict finding the defendant guilty of all charges in the amended indictment. The court will sentence the defendant on July 31, 2023. In order to facilitate the pre-sentence investigators' preparation of the pre-sentence report and enable adherence to Idaho Code section whatever. And upon receipt of a number of forms filed by individuals who wish to exercise victims' rights in this case, the court enters the following order to clarify who is statutorily entitled to exercise victims' rights in this case, including who may submit a victim impact statement to the court at sentencing or address the court. The court finds that there is controlling, that's for sure, authority, oh yes, in Idaho to resolve this question in state versus Shackelford. I'm not reading it. So the court notes that it previously analyzed who qualifies as a victim in this case in a memorandum decision and order entered April 6, 2023. That order clarified who qualified as a victim under Idaho law for purposes of accepting the application, not accepting, like accepting with a E, the application of the exclusionary rule IRE 615 during trial. On June 5th, 2023, the state filed with the clerk several victims' rights notification forms, and the court has reviewed those forms. What the hell? Oh, okay. Further, the court defined immediate family members as parent, mother-in-law, father-in-law, husband, wife, sister, brother, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, or a son or daughter. Thus, the court held that the homicide case victim impact statements by those who are not immediate family members of the victim are inadmissible. There's more case law. So, therefore, upon the receipt of the state's filing of 7 victims' rights forms, the court makes the following findings and orders. See, I knew that I had time to still file it, you know. I talked to people. I talked to my mom. Anyways, so there are 4 named victims in the amended indictment in Fremont County. Case number whatever. Tylee Ryan, Joshua Jackson Vallow, Tammy Daybell, and the United States government. A jury found that Tylee Ryan, Joshua Jackson Vallow, and Tammy Daybell all died by homicide. Idaho law establishes that victims' rights may be applied equally to immediate families of homicide victims. Brandon Boudreaux filed a victims' rights form. Boudreaux testified at the trial that he was formerly married to Lori Vallow's niece, Melanie Pulowski. This means that Boudreaux would be the ex-uncle-in-law to Lori's children. No, it would be the cousin-in-law. Just saying. If you want to be technical, assholes. Anyways, Tylee Ryan and Joshua Jackson Vallow. This designation does not fall within Idaho's definition of immediate family members of homicide victims. So he can baptize her. He can baptize Tylee, you know, but he doesn't qualify. He can get shot at by the hooker. But yeah, not today. Not today, Satan. 4. Rex Connor, that's Lori's uncle, filed a victim's rights form. The record does not establish who Rex Connor is, and therefore the court cannot ascertain his relationship, if any, to the named victims in this case, and whether he is an immediate family member. Whatever. It's not who. Is it really to the victims, or I mean, can it not be the offender, or I don't. Whatever. It doesn't make sense. Okay, and so this is Miss Vicky. She's Tammy's aunt. Okay, she's awesome. Love her. Vicky Hoban filed a victim's rights form. The record does not establish who Vicky Hoban is, and therefore the court cannot ascertain her relationship, if any, to the named victims in this case, and whether she is an immediate family member. So, is it an immediate family member or a victim? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyways, we're not asking if we can go, you know, from the celestial heaven to the terrestrial. We're just asking if we can read a damn letter to our oh my God, the murderer, the convicted murderer, or murderess, however. We cannot write a letter to the asshole that murdered our family members. Awesome. Anyways, they could not determine whether Vicky is entitled to the provisions of, Colby Ryan filed a victim's rights form. Colby is the half-brother and adoptive brother to Tylee Ryan and Joshua Jackson Vallow. Thus, he is an immediate family member and is permitted to render a victim impact statement and exercise all enumerated rights afforded to the immediate family members of homicide victims. Summer Shiflett. As previously ordered, Summer Shiflett has been designated as a representative of Tylee Ryan's mother. Need I remind y'all? I hate how people forget, you know. Go read the FOIA docs. You know, she said she would kill my uncle herself, you know. Anyways, who would qualify as immediate family member of Tylee Ryan? As a court designated representative, Summer Shiflett is permitted to render a victim impact statement and exercise all enumerated rights afforded to the immediate family members of homicide victims. Number 8, Ethel, my mom, Ethel Kathleen. Kay Vallow Woodcock filed a victim's rights form. As previously ordered, Kay Woodcock has been designated as a representative of Joshua Jackson Vallow's father, Charles Vallow, who would qualify as an immediate family member of Joshua Jackson Vallow. As a court-designated representative, Kay Woodcock is permitted to render a victim impact statement and exercise all enumerated rights afforded to the immediate family members of homicide victims. Larry James Woodcock filed a victim's rights form as previously ordered. Larry Woodcock does not meet Idaho's legal definition of immediate family member in relation to any of the named victims in the amended indictment to enable the application. To be clear, as stated previously, the court recognizes that several of these individuals have inarguably been impacted by the homicide of Tylee Ryan. They should say homicides of Tylee Ryan, Joshua Jackson Vallow, and Tamara Daybell. This order is in no uncertain terms, is not meant to minimize or disregard what any individual has experienced connected to the deaths of this case. Notwithstanding, the court will apply the law in Idaho and not risk committing error by expanding the scope of what is plainly stated in statute and clarified by Idaho case law. The court further states that this order does not preclude additional consideration of further information that may be submitted to further determine if an individual qualifies. Do they want DNA or what? Those individuals who qualify, who are worthy, as immediate family members under the Idaho law of the named homicide victims, Tylee, Josh, and Tamara, are entitled to exercise their rights by completing a form and supplying it to the prosecuting attorney to file with the clerk of court as is required under Idaho Code Section blah. Idaho Code Section, you don't get it. Anyways, so there's that bullshit. I remember watching Aiden Fucci, that trial, and when they were doing the sentencing, I didn't remember it verbatim. Thanks for becoming a member, Tracy Kidd. Thank you. And I remember like all the students were even reading them. I mean, I've just never, there's so many things to think about. It is hard. You can't. There's no possible way. I'm still recovering from the trial. All right. I'm with you, Lee. Right. I'll get in there one way or another. I get it. Yeah. Oh yeah, KJ too. Larry, I can't imagine. I don't understand it. Is it right? It might be their law, or the way they're reading their law. I mean, pretend it's a older doctrine or scripture. Well, they'll find that shit and practice it real quick. Okay, so pretend it's that, court. Sorry, a little passive aggressive today. But anyways, so whenever Donna, I don't really know how to do this or what to do. I could read the ones from the community post, or yes. Oh, you muted yourself. Yeah, I do see some laws needing to be changed. That's for sure. That's for sure. I mean, but then we're going to Arizona. It's not like it's not easy. It's not like we have a breath in between. It's not at all like that. Stupid. Sorry. Stop sharing this. Yeah. It's just a blue screen. The hell. Okay, let me go to the community tab, which looks so different on my side. Why can't it just look like a phone? If it did, then it would be so much easier for me. Excuse me. dashboard. Right. Maybe. I'm sorry. Okay, I see. I see, said the blind man. Right? Oh yeah, and also we're over 8,000 subscribers, so yay! I was like, oh wow, I wasn't even paying it. I hadn't checked it in a while or looked at it in a while, and so that was good. That was really good. What? I usually don't. I can't hardly read the comments sometimes. I just try to pick and choose because you never know. I'm sorry.
Crasher,
Yeah.
I was muted.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna read some of the
That's what I'm looking for.
emails? Okay.
Or
Maybe we could put up the phone number
yeah. Let's do that.
and get some calls.
There you go.
We'll go with it, and then we'll read in between.
Thank you. I needed you to tell me that because I'm like dee. You know how I am.
Okay. Let's see.
Thank you. So if anybody wants to call, and share how you feel or read your victim impact statement, then this is a new thing that we're trying, that Donna and Donna worked hard on getting done. I'm still looking for my community tab. Okay, that's about the rate I'm going at right now. Comments, hello. So let me try and get to that post if they show them. Let me go to it. Let me try to go to it. Okay. So just cut me off whenever you need to. And of course these are they're intermingled. So I can read what some people have been saying about the victim impact statements, and if they're interlaced in here, I don't know. It's going to be too hard to figure out. Teddy says, so Summer can, yes, of course, the loving aunt who never attended court, just to give evidence. Apart from Kay and Larry, who was there every court hearing, every day of the trial. I really hope you can put in a complaint about the judge. He knows how devoted Larry was and how close JJ was to him. I'm beyond disgust. I hope Kay tells Lori what a vile waste of space she is, and when judgment day comes, the gates to heaven will be locked on her with armed guards, and Satan is so disgusted with her. I feel the same way. He has a special place for the likes of her, because even he doesn't want her. I have said the same thing. I was just like, I don't know how to say this without it coming off weird. But it sucks. It's what they've done is just, it's worse. It's lower than the devil. Anyways. Badger says other family members have been allowed to give victim impact statements in other cases, like the Gannon Stalk case. This is just one more punch in the gut by the state of Idaho. No words left. Claire Fisher says in the Stalk trial, they let victim impact statements be read by neighbors. Wow. That tells you a lot. Alabama Girl 67 says, is there any way to contact Judge Boyce about this decision? This is outrageous. I am sure many people would like to share our outrage on this decision. Yeah. Mila White, Judge Boyce is one of them. He's looking out for his own. The Mormon cult will always protect the Mormon cult. Amen. Just saying. Beach bum. Appalling. What happened to a judge? Rules. Uh-oh. Yay. Who could it be now?
Feedback.
Oh. It sounds like the jailhouse. It sounds like a jailhouse call. This is pretty cool. Hello.
Can you hear him? I guess we're lost.
Now I can. Now I can.
That's
Hello.
There you are.
Chris.
Yes. How are you doing? Is it Treva or how do you say your name? I'm here. Hello. I wonder why they can't hear me.
Hello.
Yes. Can you hear me now? No? Treva? I don't know. Well, we're working on it. The echo is bad? Let me try muting. I'm sorry. Lee here says don't use speaker on talk into phone. Don't use speaker, talk into phone instead. Yeah, I could hear you, Treva. I could. I did. But they said there was an echo, so the echo was on their side. This is so, I don't know, I'm tech challenged already, so it's already hexed. It's already hexed. And then, I wish it was Lori. Is there an echo? Oh yeah, I didn't have my YouTube volume up from the other day. Crap. I remember that. So I bet my videos have been playing really quiet again. I forgot. That just reminded me, Beach Bum. Are you there?
Hello?
Oh, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, caller.
Hello?
This is weird. Hi.
Yeah.
You can hear me? No.
Yes, I can.
All right. Well, what's your name? It's got a bad delay.
Correct. Chuck.
Hey, Chuck. Why you just didn't call me? Oh, well, I'll probably have to give you my number. How are you? It's got a delay, I guess.
Correct. About a 10 second delay.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just let you rip, okay? It's flying to where it's gotta go. Y'all did so good. Okay, go ahead, Chuck. Uh-oh. What happened? See, we were there. We were there. I don't know. We can always use that other phone number if needed. Just let me know and I will grab it. Yes, I can, Jay. I will do that. I'm gonna go grab it. Allegedly. Yeah, invite. So what I'll do is copy and paste this and put it into the chat, and you can one at a time. Okay? One at a time. If not, it'll be just a panel of people and crazy. I did it one time on accident. And nobody knew it. There was Gigi, KJ, DJ, I think Eric, and Isabella Galt. I was like, oh my god, nobody knew. I did it on accident. I just rolled with it. Yeah, so I did drop it in the chat. Oh, Rhonda says, I'm a big, giant, overstuffed bag of emotions. Me too. Me too. Hey, 411 now. How are you? Good to have you here. Another thing I can show y'all too is, let me make sure it's queued up. Alright, let me cue it down. Let me turn it. I didn't put music to it, but that's okay, I guess. Oh. Present, share screen. Oh, I'm slow as molasses today. That's for sure. Okay, how do I make it bigger? Ah ha ha. Oh, right here. So, yeah, it doesn't have sound. So, I mean, there's going to be a few videos at the end. That'll play, I think. I wish I had more clips and videos of Tylee, but I don't. It's not that I don't love her. It's just that I don't have many clips and videos of her. I love her to pieces, you know. I really I admire Tylee. Big time, you know. That poor girl. There's all the jerks. Where are the kids? Where are the kids? Where are the kids? What's the phone number?
Huh?
Write the phone number down. Okay. So, I'm sorry, Jason just walked in and handed me this device. So this was in the sun, and this was whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh my gosh. Mandy and Todd. This is my brother Todd, and Mandy is his birth mom. Mandy and JJ's biological father, Todd Trahan, left, suffered from addiction issues. Credit Facebook, Mandy. JJ. Thank you, baby. JJ's death came almost exactly 2 years after JJ's remains were found. Yeah. JJ, Vallow, and Tylee Ryan. Okay. Uncle. Anyways. She may have been a drug addict. She wouldn't have killed her kid, though. I know, but it just is extra sucky because his Lori, you know, she went, to me it's an overt act to adopt a child and then do what she did. Anyways. This is at my mama's house. This day was a day that it was the first time Todd had seen JJ in a really long time, since he was a baby. I remember it like it was yesterday. Todd brought his dog, and we were at my mama's, right? And so Uncle Charles came with JJ, and it was just a good moment. And JJ was just jumping all over the place, and he was the dog, you know, and it was cute. And it was nice because my Momo Trahan, who was his great grandmother, got to meet JJ. She loved JJ. As you can see back here, she's got his picture. She had a picture on her desk, and she always kept up with what was going on. Her birthday was April 1st. I can't help but think that she also passed away this year, my grandmother. And I can't help but think that she's got her hand in that for Chad Daybell's trial. Anyways, I think they got this wrong, but, or is it this one? No, it's not this one. His father, Todd Trahan, mourned the loss of his son, whose body was found buried on Chad Daybell's property. June 18, 2020, Todd said, "This is not how I wanted things to turn out, but I have to put my trust in God. There is a purpose for everything. He turns horrible situations into great things your mind can't even begin to grasp. Can't wait for us to be together again." So, and this was JJ when he was first born. I was there. On June 18, 2020, Todd said, "This is the reason why I know God is going to turn this around for the better for a lot of people, because God brought him from 2 pounds 8 ounces to 8 years old to touch lives with whoever he came in contact with, even those who didn't get to meet him. You can see the shine of his soul through the pictures. I love you, son." It says JJ was taken from his biological father and mother's custody due to their struggle with addiction. His mother posted what appears to be a baptismal certificate. It was for her, but they put for her son. But yeah, she was very, that's the crazy thing to me, that humbles me a lot, is that I never heard Mandy say a bad thing about Lori and Charles. She always asked about Charles. She was more at peace with it about JJ being adopted than I'd say Todd was. But I don't know. I don't speak for either of them, because, you know, I just speak for myself, just through my lens, you know. You know, Mandy always read scripture. She always was very spiritual. She talked about God. I remember these things now because, you know, hindsight, and I remember things, and I remember her talking about the Jubilee year. It's a Jubilee year. It was however many years ago, 2016 maybe. And I just remember some things that stand out. And, you know, here's Lori calling him a drug baby. And here's the quote-unquote drug addict who, even when her birth son came up missing, never spoke an ill word. And I was supposed to find I wanted to find some screenshots that I collected of hers in chats and things like that, where she, Mandy, forgave them, you know. But I mean, it's easy to say, and I don't know how she felt. I know that she wanted to get to the bottom of it, you know, as do I, and I really want to now. And so there's JJ and Uncle Charles. And there's, you can go see the art. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Here, I'll just turn it down. This is just me playing in my Canva app. It's such a release for me. I sound nasally. I hate that. Shut babies. These babies are so cute. So loved and so missed. Seriously. I miss him too. Oh, that must have been a blank one. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect at all. There's Mr. Joe. And JJ. Tylee and Visaya. This was, they were like, there was a sunshine beaming in, and I thought that was cool, but yeah, I filtered it. It's a horrible memory to see them there, but you know, with their Uncle Alex or whatever, but it's the last picture they had together. Oh.
Doing?
Oh, I'm so sorry. So yeah, it's gonna be loud. I'm sorry.
JJ, what are you doing? Are you having yourself?
Let me turn this music off if I can. Let me do that. Wherever it is. Where is it? Oh my gosh, I don't know where it is on here. Okay. Well, crap. No, we're not going to start at the beginning. Okay, hold your ears.
What are you doing? Are you having a staring contest with yourself?
Yeah, I don't think I did any more music on here. Oh, it wasn't finished, okay. JJ and Momo. Okay, now this picture right here this is Ashlyn, my daughter, and she was super close with JJ. And they're sleeping. And before the trial started, I always would run across this picture, and this is how I pictured JJ. Deceased, you know? And it kind of haunts me a lot. Because, yeah, I wish that he looked that peaceful, you know, in pictures that nobody should ever have to see. Nobody should ever have to experience. Nobody should ever have to, you know, deal with murdered kids and family members, you know. It's just horrible. I don't know what's ahead, so just your ears, you know. Let me turn it down. How about that? That's Mom and Larry at the property. There's Lori feeding. I mean, you can't really do this without including pictures of her. I mean, that's why we're here. Chad baby. Well, they blurred Ashlyn's face out, but anyways. Isn't that cute? That's what Donna made.
Love you from my heart.
I love that.
Thank you.
I love it.
Love you from my heart. Thank you.
So awesome. 3 years ago today. It was 7 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up out of a dead sleep. And I woke up because Jason was, I could just hear his phone, you know, and like he was watching a video or something, and I didn't know what it was that woke me up. I'm not a morning person, so that's weird. You know, my sleep, I'm more in sync with people in Australia and England. And that's probably where I was supposed to be born. But I wasn't. So I am a night owl, and I sleep when everybody else is awake, and, you know, all that good stuff. So I woke up, I heard Eric Grossarth on what turned out to be Jason's phone. And he was talking, like Eric Grossarth was talking real low. And I knew that it was not good. And Jason, you know, I was like, what's going on? And, you know, he was like, I don't know. They're raiding Chad Daybell's property. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, we're going to hell in a handbasket. Or something. I forget what exactly I said. Or anyways. And I remember just laying back down and just like, no. And then I got a text from Mom. Oh, yeah, I did put this on there because it is relevant. So here it's going to be loud. Oh, I wonder why I didn't play that much. It cut out the best part. What the heck? Oh, I think I know why. Oh, we'll just get finished. Sorry. It's probably only going to play 10 seconds of this too. Or not at all. Okay. I don't know. Alright, stop. Okay. Close. Let me get back over here. Sorry that wasn't better. Stop sharing. Okay. Now, I mean, we do have, I can give y'all this phone number to call, and I will just hold it up to the microphone. Oop. I'm typing it in. Hold on just 1 second. And alright. Okay. So I just posted it. If you want to call and do your victim impact statement that way. I'm not real used to this, so. No, I'm not sure how Colby's doing. I mean, like after he testified, Mom and Larry told me that, you know, they went and they hugged him, and, you know, it sucks. It really sucks. Wait, what? What, Beach Ball? I wish I'd finished it though. Anna. Love you too, JLL. Again, you know, I really don't know. That news last night, it knocked me on my butt. Or yesterday afternoon. It really knocked me back. And I don't ever feel things right away. It takes a while for things to sink in, and, you know, this is another one. I mean, I still haven't, I don't know how I feel about the whole trial. I'm still absorbing it. I'm still trying to absorb it. it's a lot. It's a lot. But I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing not me or anybody else here can do to make that better, you know. I know you guys would, y'all say y'all would, you know. I hear that all the time, and I appreciate that. The same for you. I would do that for you too. That's just human nature. Oh, somebody's calling. Okay. Uh-oh. No screening. But let me see how to work this phone here. Hello? Okay. Turn it up. Hello?
Hey, Chris, it's Chuck again.
Okay. Chuck, I can't hardly hear you though. This gotta be a better way, huh? Hold on just a second. I'm looking to see what I can do. That'd be nice if I could connect it to the Bluetooth speaker.
A long delay.
Huh? Say that again?
Battery 90%.
I'm gonna try and hook it up to
Connected
this
to Precious iPhone.
to this
Connected
speaker.
to iPad 2.
Alright.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, if it was that easy, huh? I'm not an Android person either, so there's that. On top of everything else. Come on, where's Bluetooth? It shouldn't be this hard. Settings. Bluetooth. Hurry up. Pair new device. Alright, now we're gonna pair. Allegedly.
Connected to iPad 2 and Precious iPhone.
Well, unconnect.
Connected to iPad 2 and Precious iPhone.
There it goes. I think. Hurry up. Grandma's slow, but she's old.
Connected to iPad 2 and Precious iPhone.
This thing's slow. Okay, hold on. Alright, one more. Let's try that again. Holy hell, it's hot in here. It's just taking a hot minute. That's why slow and steady wins the race. That's why that's my phrase. That's one of my quotes that I live by.
Better?
No, it's not connected yet. It's still circling the wagons. Uh-oh, there's another phone call, but I can't. No, this is ridiculous. Do what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I don't hear you loud, and it's not loud at all. If I can barely hear you, I doubt the microphone.
I
Huh?
exited YouTube and just talking to you on the phone now.
What?
I exited YouTube and now I'm just talking to the phone.
Yeah, it's this phone though. That's what I'm having a problem with. It's trying to pair with this speaker. If I can get it
Connected
to pair,
iPad 2 and
then it'll be loud
device. Precious iPhone.
on.
Disconnected. iPad 2.
Yes, okay,
Disconnected.
now it's doing it. Hold on. I'm sorry, California. I'll have to.
Is it better?
Okay, now it will be. Hold on. Oop, I turned it the wrong way. Okay, now talk.
Hello, Krista.
Okay, now can y'all hear that? But hey, Chuck, I'm sorry about that. Okay, can y'all hear Chuck? Just want to see. Let's see how this works. Let me try and put the speaker right here and turn it up there. Okay. But you have to talk for them to hear.
Okay, but just let everybody know out there know if you want to call in, exit YouTube and just dial the number and talk on the phone. I
Oh,
think that'll be better.
okay. Hey, that always helps.
There's no delay.
Yeah, Donna, she's worked so hard though, and it hasn't gone to waste, Donna. So it'll,
That's right.
it's a learning curve, and God knows it's a big one, you know.
Well, Chris, the main point I want to make to you tonight is that, voice is only controlling what we see in the courtroom. Your platform here and the media around the country is actually a bigger voice than the courtroom. So these victims are being recognized throughout the country, throughout the world. I mean, you said you got people from all kind of countries contacting you, so the story is out there.
Oh, that's so sweet. I didn't think about that, and that's so true. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm processing it, and I'm like, that's right. Oh no! Don't read the number out. Oh my God, that's a disaster. I don't want it to read anybody's number out
Someone
loud.
will call in that doesn't know Chris to please.
Right? Oh my God! I just read that one out loud. I'm sorry.
Chris, we'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Chuck. Love y'all.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. And so this is California, and let me catch it. Hi, how you doing? Oh, let me put it on. You would think it would stay on the speaker, huh? Are you there?
Oh, hi. Yeah,
Hi.
I'm there.
Oh, you have a nice voice.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Oh, no. Oh. Well, how are you doing? What's your name? Who are you?
Well,
are
I
you?
would like to go just by A. I'm doing okay. How about yourself, my dear? I know that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm just so mad at this judge.
Yeah, me too. Disappointed in him.
I'm really so sorry. I feel a little shaky. It's just a lot of emotion.
Yeah. Well,
Because
share it.
it is not okay. It is not okay. How is this possible? This is a slap in the face.
Yeah.
I don't understand
I don't either.
how this is okay. I don't understand how, like you said, the Aiden Fuchi case, even her best friends, as they should.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that really bothers me, I know that, because I saw the documentary, Tylee.
Are you there? Oh.
Chance to? Yeah.
Okay. I was like, oh.
Oh.
It cut out.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, it's technology.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I'm so mad because I feel like this woman, I'm just gonna call her what she is, this monster, is guilty. Is guilty. And I'm so happy that I don't have to save her life.
Right.
Because it's now a burden.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like this is why she's not the victim.
Nope. No, but she plays one very well.
She plays like she's a manipulative liar. Her and her dumb husband.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. I'm sick and tired of these people. Why they take advantage of spiritual beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
They think they're God. They're not.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that so many people that need to be held accountable
Right.
are not being held accountable. How does anyone feel safe?
No, you don't.
What
I
is near
don't.
those people?
I don't feel safe. My
And
mom.
I understand it. I honestly, especially her niece. I don't understand at all, but the justice system needs to prevent a lower force crime.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. Well, I think we all agree with you.
It pains me because you and your family, it's a slap in the face for Tylee, for JJ, and for Tammy.
Yeah.
Miss Daybell, because how is this okay? How is this even legal?
Yeah.
How is this okay? Because, you know, I see these beautiful kids, this innocent woman who she felt that she was too different for Chad. I'm not going to give his given name now. He chose, and he is a coward, allegedly.
Yeah. No, she's convicted. She's a part of the state now.
Allegedly a coward. Because that's what he was. I don't understand how you have to be sick in your head. He's a sadistic bastard along with his lovely wife. He's sarcastic here.
Right.
Along with his lovely wife. They're both monsters, sadistic masters. What kind of a mother does that to her own children?
Right.
These two babies trusted her. And even though I know that I have a feeling from just the pictures, Tylee was trying to protect her little brother, the manipulation she faced by her narcissistic mother. How is that? I don't understand that. And then JJ, I hope that at least he was spared from some of that. But it is not okay. It is not okay because, and I say this, Mr. Larry and Miss King, they are Tylee JJ's grandparents. They are that. And I'm sorry, they were looking for them, and I know you were behind them.
Right.
I'm calling them that because they love those kids. She had a choice that she wanted to watch.
Yep.
She didn't see them as humans anymore. She saw them as an ATM machine. And I saw and I heard the details of the case. There's a special place I'm to these people. There's a special place I'm to make the range to do something so wicked, so evil. And I'm sorry, I'm just so shaken right now. Because this sounds like someone made it up into a horror film. And I feel also bad for their brother, Colby, because the fact that he feels enough to do.
Wait, hold on. It got real jumbled, real mumbled. Okay, yeah, now.
Oh, okay. I feel so bad for Colby because I know since he's the possessed, he feels like he feels guilty, and it's not his fault. It is definitely not his fault. But the fact that he feels more guilt instead of his psychopathic mother, yeah. I really hope. If I was personally, I would allow him to give a piece of his mind to Chuck.
To do what?
Because all of you, honestly, all of you deserve to really give a piece of your minds to these monsters because it's not fair. This was cynical. This was disturbing. What they did to those kids, and especially with Tylee.
Yeah.
She must have hated her daughter. There was
yeah.
I don't understand. I mean, all of it was brutal. I'm not gonna lie. All of it was brutal. But there was levels of brutality that you notice. That why? Like why? How? Who in the right mind? And the text message this idiot sent to a wife she never deserved. She was too different. I'm sorry. She didn't even call her human anymore. Allegedly.
Right.
And I know I apologize for keep saying that, but you know.
Oh no, she's convicted now, so you can say it without saying allegedly. She's a convict.
Okay, yeah.
So that's freeing. That's one victim, right, that we get.
That is freeing because here's the thing. There's just some evidence. Here's the thing. Dancing on the beach of Hawaii while your children are missing, that giveaway. Like, that giveaway. I'm sorry. No mother. I've seen mothers on television. No. It saddens me it saddens me because you and your family seem like a wonderful people, and you guys deserve better. And I actually emailed you a statement actually. It was just pure evil and these people. Something that I wrote. I remember that I was watching the trial from Parkland. There was a grandfather that said that it was his fondest hope that this idiot's maker, of whatever it is, and I say this to all of those, and that those can still need to be convicted. It is my fondest hope that the maker of whatever it is leads them directly to hell, to God, and those opportunities, because that's what they just need. It is not okay, and I hope that, oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
I can hear you.
Okay. I am just disgusted because there needs to be new laws, especially inspired by your uncle, Charles, and sadly, Mr. Vallow. He was right, and I saw the video. Sadly, everything he said was absolutely correct.
Yep.
She fled with them, and she proved that. She was absolutely wrong. I don't know why she could have just given up both the custodies to him. She had that choice. And she didn't. She manipulated monster. And I know this works for you because at one point you did care about her, so this is true. And I just, it is not fair that no one is still doing nothing about the West, especially how you feel, especially how you've been treated. You guys don't do it. Why is she getting treated like the queen? I don't get it.
Kid gloves.
She's already convicted. Treat her for what he is, a deranged criminal. So I hope, and I'll tell you this, Ms. Kosher, please don't give up. Please start a petition. I don't doubt, a petition to all of you guys deserve your day in courts, because it's silencing Tylee JJ's voices.
Right.
And also Tammy. It's not okay, and also for those that are qualified to give, it's already an emotional wreck, and everyone needs support. It is not okay, especially with Mr. Brandon. I don't understand.
I know.
How is this even possible? But I hope, I really hope these psychopaths, really get what they deserve. So no more dancing people away. No more thinking that they are invincible.
Right.
No, it's enough. It really is enough. And by the way, I hear child killers are highly frowned upon.
Yeah.
They're still on her. I heard they're still on her.
I don't understand why they're still breathing either.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry. It's just my phone. I'm sorry. It's just my phone is crazy.
I won't give up though. I thank you for that. I mean, I can't even. I don't even know what it means to give up. Sometimes I'm like, why am I even doing this? But then as you were saying that, I was thinking about what Kohberger, happened today in Kohberger's case, where, the same attorney that represents my mom and Larry, also represents the family, the parents of some of the victims there. And that judge is trying to, he has silenced them. He has silenced them. And he said, I have the authority to do that. Can I write a statement and tell you what you can say? Is what he told. That's what the judge said to the attorney. And that was on the defense side. That wasn't even on the prosecution side. And when you start agreeing with the defense, which I've done so many times, and a lot of people didn't like Mark Means because Mark Means was who he represented. However, Idaho got rid of those charges. They dropped those charges, in my opinion, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly because I think they dropped them just to get rid of Mark Means. I don't think they dropped them just because, we got bigger, badder ones. But it kind of shut everybody up a little bit, until you kind of look back and you're like, wait, no, that's not right. There's a lot of corruption in the legal process. And I know that they are, she's a convicted murderer, and Chad is allegedly a murderer. He's a convict waiting to be. And crap. Oh hell, where were they going?
You were talking about the idiots.
Yeah, well, that goes without saying. But I don't remember. This happens a lot.
Something about the corruption.
Oh yeah. So no matter what, I want them to have fair and just trials. I want that for myself. If I were to end up in a court of law, my brother, my friends, anybody, it's the judicial system's there for us to work it and for it to work for us. It's not to just, if the investigators, I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue tied. If the prosecutors did the right job, did their jobs good and just and without cutting corners or whatever, then they should have sound cases, and it's up to a jury, and how the prosecution presents the case and how the jury decides the case, and that's the end. And just to me, there's a lot of hooey stuff going on over there, and they just kind of calling the rules as they go. And now they're starting to even they brought it up in Koberger's case where they're citing case law from Vallow. So Judge Boyce started, he set the precedence for this, and so now they're gonna all use it for whatever, to cover shit up, to keep people silent, and that's bullshit. I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay. No, you can cut. That's totally fine.
Oh my gosh.
Why are they giving her the rewards? They're making her more important.
They're doing that, but
they're making
I think what they're
more important than the victims, the actual victims.
I don't think it's a favor to her. I think
sorry.
Yeah, me too. I don't think they're doing a favor to her on purpose. If anything, it's self-serving, and it's to cover up their own, like, what are they afraid of? Because they don't want Lori, they want her gone and done. However, she is a member, was, until that gets leaked out, a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And that comes with its own protection, because the church will stop at nothing to save face. And that's from observing.
Well, I can tell you this, Precious. Sadly, I know some situations. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be confused. You're going to get angry. You're going to scream on top of your lungs about how crisis it is.
Hello?
Hello? I'm
okay.
here.
Okay, it gets real mumbled.
Yeah, no worries. Sorry, it's my dust. I have to be honest, Miss Precious. There's going to be times where you're going to scream. You're going to want to cuss the entire world out. You're going to okay, because I've been in some situations that I've seen before. But you know what? At the end of the day, justice will prevail somehow. And yes, sadly, there's a lot of people behind all of this, and it's really sad because this isn't how it's supposed to be.
Right.
But everything will come out in the light somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've watched the documentary Shiny Happy People. I've been watching it.
I haven't watched it yet. I've listened to Gigi talk about it a little bit, and I mean, I know about the Duggar case, or the Duggar. I used to watch it, a long time ago. Not. I don't know. I just used to watch.
I get it. No, cool. It's just, the point of the story is that everything's going to be exposed, and it's something big.
Mm-hmm.
Something big, and sadly, they're using her as a scapegoat.
Yeah.
But they're throwing the victims under the bus.
Exactly.
That's how it is. Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's not fair. It's not fair because, it's the wrong message. If we're in a society, in order to be in a civil society, I agree, a fair trial. And because at the end of the day, what has to, you have the best lawyers in the world, but what's going to stick out is the evidence, and the truth is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is the one that is, that's going to shine through.
Right.
The truth is the boss.
Yeah.
And no matter how much they want to hide it, one day it's just going to pop.
Right.
It's like a balloon.
It's chiseling away at that. It's chiseling away at it. Like all these stories coming forward, all these things happening, they can't keep their crazy tucked in. It's bursting at the seams, and I really think that these beautiful children and my uncle and Tammy and Joe, I mean, they've opened up, they've gotten a lot of attention from around the world, and I mean, it's opened up a lot of people's eyes, mine included. It's made me to where I am not ignorant like I used to be.
It's a Pandora box.
Yeah, and it sucks. It sucks because it's not my crazy. However, it is the ripple effect, and it does affect me. It does, and I say that because there's the Ervil LeBaron. There's his offshoot, quote unquote, and the murders happened even after he was in prison. And my mom was on their hit list. So, I mean, and so there were, people that were targeted by, they say, members of Ervil LeBaron's offshoot. But, I mean, I played it last week here, and it was Lillian with, that's Ervil LeBaron's daughter. And her husband got murdered. Her husband was murdered. And then she said, if I end up dead, I'm blaming the Mormon church. She said, because that's where this originates from. And then she died. She was murdered. And this is while her father was in prison. So, okay, so Lori and Chad go to prison. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, everybody's like, well, Alex is gone. Okay, well, there's more. I mean, this is not like it's far out of the realm. So I don't feel safe, and I don't feel justice here, because it's not about Lori. It's about getting that closure for myself. It's for Larry getting the closure that he needs to be able to say what he wants to Lori. For her to have to listen to him for the first time. We've had to listen to their bullshit for how many years now? James and Elena story and all their nasty ass texts.
I saw that story, my God.
Oh my God. And so,
I'm so sorry.
We've had to listen to all and just, listen to the bullcrap reasons of why our family is murdered. And yet he can't make her, or he's, just minding the law over there in Idaho. And I mean, it's just so unfair. It's so unfair. And
it really is.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I hope that Judge Boyce never experiences what he is doing to...
He's doing, yeah. No, it's something that you don't wish upon anyone.
No.
Your sense, because those people are thieves. They robbed so
Yeah,
many
yeah.
people with their sense of safety, their sense of, in a way, stripped a bit of innocence, as well as, the entire world.
Yep.
And is in shock because, a lot of people say, is this possible that, this is happening? And God knows how many more. This is child abuse cases.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
There was a song that Tylee was singing to the tape, "How Far I'll Go," and the part that really gets to me, I wish it could be the perfect daughter, and I'm like, I feel like I think she was trying to say something there, and so much pressure on her and JJ because they trusted, they loved them, and the amount of betrayal that they felt, and I know that Tylee, when what happened to your uncle, even though maybe in the tape it didn't show, but deep down inside she knew that sadly he was in danger, and there was not one adult that was responsible in that group to say, wait a minute, this is wrong. Maybe we should do something. Maybe let's contact let them contact their, I don't know, their brother or you guys or something, and maybe let's get them out of this situation.
Yeah.
Because it really is, it really is disturbing. And here's the thing, with Mr. Joe Ryan, here's the thing. My hypothesis is that allegedly with whatever happened there, but he was the first piece of this domino, that I call it, because with him, it was money. It definitely, absolutely was.
And she hated him.
For the money. Well,
and she hated him. She hated him.
She hated him.
But she loved it's like she was still in love with him or something. I don't know.
I don't know. And, whatever, I know there's some things that were said. Nonetheless, there was something it wasn't for that reason, it was because of this. And the thing that really gets me, I think her name is his sister, Miss Annie. She's very right. There's so many things that there needs to be investigated, and then
let me try and void that out. Hold on. Okay.
I'm just in shock. Oh, and she hated her daughter-in-law. Honestly, I'm just glad that at least Colby and Charles's two older sons and Miss Kelsey, along with the kids, at least they were far away from her, because the amount of hatred, and I think someone mentioned that there was a girl in the courtroom that actually looked like Tylee.
Yeah.
And when I saw it, and I don't know how you guys felt, but Lord Ford, it's okay to call him, Lord Ford, apparently someone said that she did. And I'm like, you know what?
That's God.
She has to look at her victims.
Yeah.
Every night, she's not going to be able to sleep. Either her or her husband, and I would not be surprised. The only thing that her lawyer did that was correct is when the last part, and that's the part that really, I was like, some justice. Really? That was the part that got upset the most, when they threw Chad under the bus, because they said that your uncle was far more attractive than him.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the only thing we can agree on. I think that's fair. Yeah, that's the only thing fair.
Yeah.
It's just nauseating because, he really did love him. He really tried to help her.
Yep.
I'm so glad that her brother Adam Mr. Adam, he said, okay, yeah, my sister's not okay. This is crazy. And this is just, it's not okay.
It's not.
And
No, you're right. It's not okay.
I hope there's some laws, because I feel that now that things are more, there's this thing called spiritual abuse.
Yep.
Call from
Okay. Hold on. Oh my God, I wish it would not say the number out loud. It keeps saying hello? Oh, did I? What did I do? Hey, I'm sorry.
Hey, hey, it's Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
Trace on the case.
Trace on the case. I think I put her on hold on accident. I don't know how to use this phone. You sound good, though.
Can people, am I on there?
Yeah, you're on there.
Oh, hi everybody. So, well, we were thinking that maybe if everybody had like about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I agree.
And so I wrote something.
Go for
it. I have been saying to a lot of people that we're all here for some reason. There's a need. We are here to support you, but there's something within us that's being fulfilled too, or we wouldn't put so much into this. Mm-hmm. And when I wrote mine, I started to think about that. And I wrote something about JJ and Tylee each separately about how I related to them.
Okay.
And so I was just thinking I would read the one with JJ.
You can read both.
Well, I'll start with this one.
Okay.
I put JJ. I said, I'm the mother of a daughter on the autism spectrum, and her and JJ are a lot alike. The activity level, the sweet spirit, they were on the same meds even. During court, when the babysitter testified, something really hit me hard. I watched my little girl struggle over the years to make sense of things going on in this world that the rest of us can figure out. But to them, it just doesn't make sense. They don't understand social cues, and life gets confusing, and unpredictability is terrifying. I heard how Lori left him alone with that babysitter, and he went over and played with a friend and came home upset because they had fought over a toy, and how the rest of the night he was just up in his room and she couldn't figure out how to calm him down.
Are you there? Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Anxiety, trying to understand their environment. They don't want change. It just causes instability. Familiarity is comfortable. Please don't rock my world. JJ's world must have felt like it had imploded. First, Lori left Charles and him, and they went to Texas. Then Lori decides she's going to come back. So JJ goes with her. Then he was there when Charles died. We don't know what he saw, but it would have been so hot out in that car that July morning. He wouldn't have been out there for very long. Mm-hmm. So he loses his dad, his dog, his home, his school. He's taken to Idaho, and then his beloved Tylee disappears. He can't talk to Papa and Mama. Chad obviously did something to him that night, and now your mom's gone that night, so there's nobody to calm you down. It just, I don't know. Felt like I was in that room with him when I heard that babysitter testify.
Right. Yeah.
So you're up in your room in this new apartment in Idaho, and for hours you just can't catch your bearings. The meds that used to calm you down are no longer being given. That was soothing, and now you don't have that. And we...
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Maybe.
Okay.
May have even been worse. And then I can't even imagine what happened after that. But I just want them to know that they were alone in that yard, and 4 years ago they were found, and they will never be alone again. The world loves you, JJ.
That's so beautiful. Like I have chills on my face. Oh my God. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know that we all feel that way. No, you gotta read the one for Tylee. You have to.
You want me to read the one for Tylee?
You have to.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Tylee. Hold on, sorry, I lost my place.
Oh, I do that all the time.
I was sexually abused, and my stepfather used guns to intimidate me. I would be awake in the middle of the night, and I would hear noises and think he was coming to kill me because he was afraid I would tell. I would lay there, I was sure I could hear him, and I would imagine the next day that my friends would hear that I had been killed. And I would just lay there at night.
Uh-oh. I don't know.
Real and what was not. It was terrifying. And I'd be thinking to myself, am I crazy? And I was just trying so hard to figure out what the risk was. He took my ability to trust what I was seeing and thinking and feeling, and that's the scary place that I feel Tylee would have been. And I imagine that as she watched this progress, I imagine her feeling the danger and trying to figure it out. It's a surreal thing. I imagine her thinking, this is my mom, surely I'm safe. Yet hearing her mom call her a zombie and other things unraveling, and the fear had to be mounting until you just question everything. And that's what I imagine her going through those last days. I don't know for sure, but it hurts me to my core that she would feel the panic rising up, that something was so wrong, yet not knowing how to get out of it. But we're here for you, Tylee, and I hope she feels the energy now that she is no longer alone. She'll never be alone and scared and betrayed as she must have felt those last days and hours on Earth. We're here for you, girl. You'll never be that alone again.
Wow. Oh my God. That is so moving. Thank you so much, Trace. I mean, just
I love you.
Thank
I love
you.
you, Pressure.
I love you too. Oh my God. I mean, that's
now,
just. Go ahead.
Is there somebody else that
No, I don't know.
wants to come up and
I remembered a video that I had ran across that it was a tribute to Tylee and JJ and Tammy. So it's up to y'all whether I play it or not.
I think you should play it.
Okay. Well, let me play it. Thank you so much, Trace. I really appreciate you being, open like that. That's takes a lot of guts. So I love your guts. I'm gonna be awkward. Okay. But thank you. Let me share my screen real quick. And there's never a real quick, but yeah, no. Let's see. Present. Well, I think y'all can hear it though. So let me just stay like I am. Let me just play it.
Hey everybody.
Okay. Okay, let me get to the part. Let me turn it up too.
So, I don't correspond with any of that family, like Colby or Pressure.
It sounds real low.
Samantha, so any of you know how to send them a link so they can.
I mean, good God. Do I just have issues with sound? And technological stuff. I don't think y'all can hear it very well. I'm gonna share the screen. It's one of the channels. I mean, I listen to all kinds of channels everywhere. This is Rainbow Ramblings. She's an author. But anyways, so let me see if y'all can hear it this way.
Can hear this story. I would appreciate it if you would forward it on. So, it's called The Rainbow of Peace. A very long time ago on Earth, all the beautiful colors God made gathered together to have a talk. Unfortunately, it didn't take long for them to begin to argue. Each color thought that they were the most beautiful or special or most important or useful. My, how they bragged. Green said, "Clearly, I'm the most important color of all. God chose me to represent life. Aren't the leaves and grasses green? Don't these provide food for all living creatures? Without me, both man and beast would surely starve." Blue replied, "You think only of the earth, but what about the sea and sky? The sea is teeming with life, and from the sky comes rain that refreshes everything. All living things need water." Blue is also a peaceful color. When men gaze at the sky, they think of God in heaven and feel calm inside. Surely I'm the best color of all. Yellow laughed at blue and green. He bragged, I'm the one whose color is bright and cheerful. People are happy when they see me. I am the color of the moon and the sun and stars which God made to adorn the heavens. Sunflowers are also yellow, and they always turn their faces towards God's light and warmth. There is no doubt that yellow is the best color. Orange chimed in. I'm the color found in pumpkins and carrots and mangoes and papayas and oranges, which are filled with important vitamins needed for life and health. I'm the color of both sunrise and sunset. The day begins and ends with me. I'm a rarer color in nature than blue or green. That fact alone makes me the most special. Red sputtered in indignation. You are all fools. Red is the color of blood, the fluid of life. I represent love and passion. I am found in roses which humans give one another as a token of their affection. Red is the superior color. Purple stated in a very dignified manner, I am the color of authority, power, and royalty. Kings, chiefs, and bishops have always warned me to represent their wisdom and their position of leadership. Men respond to people with respect that wear purple. Surely you can see how important I am. Indigo finally spoke in a quiet but persuasive manner and said, I am the color of twilight and still deep waters. I represent quiet reflection and deep thought. Indigo is the color that inspires mankind to contemplate their lives and meditate on the Creator. What is more important than to know God? Just then, it began to rain. It wasn't one of those soft and gentle sprinkles that makes you feel happy to be alive. It was a big, scary, noisy rainstorm. Lightning flashed angrily across the sky. Thunder bellowed and roared. By instinct, all the colors all moved close to one another, seeking a feeling of comfort and safety. As they were huddled in fear, God spoke from the center of the storm. Silly colors. I created each of you for a different, unique, and valuable purpose. You all are special and important. Now join hands and come to me. In humble obedience, the colors united as God has asked. Then the Creator said, from now on, each time it rains, you are to join hands and stretch a beautiful bow of color across the sky. It will serve to remind you and mankind as well that it is possible for all to live in peace. And now you know why God has blessed us with the rainbow. Tammy and Tylee and JJ, in the book of Isaiah, it says, the eternal God is your refuge, and underneath you are his everlasting arms. You left this world in a rough way, but you landed in a really nice place. And I am so, so happy that you're cradled in the arms of God, who loves you beyond all comprehension. It's been my great honor to read this story and to dedicate to all three of you. Peace, love, and donuts, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. This is Rainbow Ramblings. Hey, everybody, it's Rainbow.
And I've been muted the whole time. Okay. It's not my day. Yeah, I don't know where the dog kept barking from. I don't remember hearing that in her video before. But I hope y'all could hear it. It was really low. I don't know why. I have it turned all the way up. But let me do this and let me do this. Woo! Anyways, I don't know. And then I was looking on my Vimeo account because I had uploaded I uploaded to Vimeo also, and I don't remember, well, my membership had expired too, so there's that. I had to pay that. And
Call ended.
Oh, it said call ended. I don't know. That's weird. So weird. But anyways, I had videos in here, and I had one that I would love to share. I'd love to share it. It's a song that a channel wrote. She always talked about narcissism and the abuse of narcissism, you know, narcissistic abuse. And the funny thing is that I listened to her before I knew she even followed the case. So when she started talking about the case, I was like, oh, wow, that's really cool. And this was back in 2020. It was a long time ago. And I want to say her channel name is After Dark. Oh my God, I can't remember it. Because that would help too. I could go there and share the song that she wrote just for this, and it's like, oh my God, it gives me chills. Plus she has a good voice. So let me try and after dark art. I want to just say art. Let me just try. And then scroll. And I think I have it right. I do. I think I do. Okay, come on. Channel. After... I don't know. I don't know how it's spelled, or if it's dark after arts, or you know what I mean. Like that. Let me see. After... Oh, man. Because she named it Mommy and the Zombie Killers. I've used that title a few times for like my live streams and stuff, but I'm looking for it under that. Come on. It's perfect. It's bothering me. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing all kinds of zombies though. Okay. Why can't anything be easier? If it's in my mind, I just... Yeah, I know. After Dark Arts. After Dark Arts. Nope. Well, sorry, there's a lot of airtime in this. So I appreciate you for just being a good sport and hanging out. Waiting on me to get my crap together. So difficult. Research. Difficult research right here. All day, every day. Maybe she don't have it anymore. I don't know. I know I've shared it in Patreon because I'd screen recorded it and shared it. I just don't, you know, I felt mixed because I'd like to contact her and get her permission, you know. But it's just so, it rings so true. I'm not gonna be able to find it. I'm just gonna sit here and waste a lot of time trying to do so, but we'll go live Sunday and we'll continue this. Probably have it a little more together. I do too. I always think of the Cranberries too. And I still love the Cranberries. Like, I don't, you know, they've ruined, Chad and Lori have tried to ruin a lot of things for a lot of people. And I mean, from pop culture to religion to the court system to lives to whatever they can get their damn hands on. Best believe it's not theirs. They want what you have. So Yeah. They're not ruining that for me too. Yeah, and plus I have to upload my my Satan taco. I'm proud of it, you know. Anyways, oh wait, I have it in my Canva app. I sure do. Too bad I don't have the zombie song, Mommy and the Zombie Killers. If y'all find it, let me know. Or if you know her, let me know. What? It's not my day. I must have, yeah. I'm backwards. Always. Where's all the videos? Y'all, where's all my videos? They're gone. There's just one. Am I in the wrong team? In the wrong... No, because I shared my thing with you guys earlier. It was so jacked up. I apologize. Anyway, I'm not even signed into the right account, I guess. I guess I have two still. I gotta cancel one. Obviously. Weird. Alright, so I'll share those Sunday. And I think what we'll do, because it's over 2 hours, because of a lot of the air time, the dead air, and me not just being whole-assed. Oh. I did find the my community tab. I can read a couple of those. So thank y'all for participating in that. The community post where you could share your own. Shelly J says, the biggest lesson in this case is if you turn against others and testify against them, you can literally get away with murder. And as a PO in the UK, it has floored me. I don't feel like justice has been achieved until every damn person involved are held accountable for their parts in these atrocities. Here in the UK, we are far less religious, and it blows my mind and their stories that their stories were believed. I also don't believe Lori fell for Chad's stories. I think she had murdered before. Joseph and Chad. Hold on. There's not a period or anything. I think she has murdered before Joseph. And it says Joseph and Chad's tales just gave her a reason and a support group who would aid her through these murders. I think Lori just used his teachings to justify her actions. I never knew I could be so invested in the victims getting justice who are 10,000 miles away from me, and that I could have the amount of compassion I do for the victims' families. My heart goes out to you, your mom, Larry, and your family. You did this as a family, and God knows what would have happened had your family not put a stop to it. Oh, thank you, Shelly J. Thank you. We're not quitters. And they don't know my mama, obviously. So Leave It to Weaver. I love the name. She said, this is very cool you're doing this. I know your pain far outweighs strangers, but a lot of us really did become invested in this horrible tragedy. Yeah, I saw that KJ had done it too, and I mean, wow, it is much needed. Much needed. I appreciate her for doing that. I think that doing these, sharing our feelings, it's not bad. It's not bad to share your feelings. Whenever that happens, whenever, just like my bonus son, bonus kids, my bonus kid, even, Silas was little, whenever Jason and I first, they were all little, Lord. But, I mean, he's the baby, and he's 7 now, and, this has taught me a lot, too, just with them. I teach Silas that, and Leland, too, just, it's okay to say if you're mad, sad, happy, whatever. It's okay to talk about feelings, you know. It's when we don't talk about feelings, we end up in situations like this that are catastrophic, that are, you know, holy hell. How'd we get here, you know? And it's suppressing, holding all that in. But anyways, thank you, Leave It to Weaver. Tracy and, I don't know how to say your last name, Bielhy. Crush, I have been following this case and you since the beginning. I guess how this has impacted me is seeing how you are reacting, dealing and fighting for those you loved and lost. You have handled it with dignity and grace, and you haven't given up. You are an inspiration to others and to all of those who have dealt with such tragedy. I hope you continue to fight in the future and find justice for all those involved. Rest in peace, Tylee, JJ, Charles, Tammy, and Joe. Thank you so much. I can't give up now. Happy-go-lucky. I truly don't think there is anything anyone can say that will make Lori see things any differently. She is determined to be right and justified in her behavior. I agree. But the damage reached far outside of the family. People all over the world share in your grief and disbelief. The fact that doesn't seem to affect her boggles the mind. Hugs. Thank you. That's so true. I don't think she's a narcissist and just whatever. She don't think about anybody but herself. That's my thoughts too. Grace is Amazing says, my feelings outweigh all the words I can say. Personally, I think all involved, Chad, Lori, both Melanies, Dilemma, and anyone else in the unspeakable horror that happened to Tylee and JJ should be executed. No appeals, no delays, simultaneously, in public, live streamed. Oh my God, yeah. It won't bring JJ and Tylee back, but it would send a message. Don't mess with our children. Right? Yeah. Brenda replied to that and said, amen. I say amen too. Linda Dunn says, what really makes this so horrific is Chad and Lori said they were here to help lead the 144,000 to safety, but when it came to Precious, JJ and Tylee, Charles and Tammy, they hurt them and took their lives. How can anyone save strangers and hurt their own children? Also hurt their family and save they are saved. Exactly. It's nonsensical. Thank you, Linda. A. Aguilar says, there needs to be justice overall and to be careful with people in general. It's definitely a cautionary tale now. Definitely. Anna Soar. And there was a little boy. Oh. Okay. And there was a little boy, beautiful, loving, a heart's joy. JJ never give up loving. And there's the world to keep on proving it. And she put hearts. We will never forget your loving memory, sweet, beautiful boy. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Lori Colley says, Kresha, I don't have email. I just wanted you to know. I've been here since I heard JJ went missing. My heart for you all. Oh, my heart broke for you all. I will never, forget Lori's first court hearing in Hawaii when she wasn't getting out. At that moment, I knew poor little JJ and Tylee were not with us anymore. I had to take a break watching for a bit as my husband had a stroke. Oh. And now seizures. Oh, man. I was so caught up in this case. My family actually said to take a break because it was literally all I thought about. My heart goes out to you, your mom and Larry. This was such a brutal, unbelievable case that I've ever witnessed. Sending love and prayers. Thank you, Lori Colley. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry to hear about your husband, and I understand, Jason, strokes, different things. Oh my God. It's a ripple effect for sure. But thank you for investing your time and energy and everything else into this. You know, it does, like Trace on the case said, there's something that brings us together. Something that happened to us that we connect with, right? Regina Galloway says, I'm hoping in these victim impact statements that are done in court, somebody calls out both Melanies and Zalima. I hope they live in fear the rest of their lives that this is going to come back to haunt them. Right? Eileen Hologram? Or Eileen? I don't know. My name's Crusha, so trust me, everybody calls me everything but. Jen, my friend Jen, always, Michelle, her wife, always calls me credenza or something funny. I've been working on a portrait of Tylee. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, that's so awesome. She also says, I've been working on a side painting project of portraits of victims. Oh, I thought it would be fitting to portray Tylee as the goddess. Oh my God. That is beautiful. I can picture it. Oh my God, that's such a good idea. And oh wow, I would love to see that, if you don't mind, whenever you're finished. No hurries. Little Brand says, I have far too many nasty curses to throw. Better I keep out. You know you more than I do. Right? Oh, I bite my tongue all the time. Mama Llama Bahama says, how I was impacted. Chad and Lori tried to ruin our court system. As a Christian, it is disheartening to see religious beliefs being questioned or persecuted in our courts. Our country was built on the backs of our forefathers who fled religious persecution so that we could worship God and enjoy the rights He endowed to us. To see the DA have to maneuver the law in such a way to unravel Lori and Chad's religious beliefs in order to find the true reason for their horrific crimes is saddening and also very troubling. God doesn't call us to murder. It is against His commandments. So, for Lori and Chad to twist God's word for their own selfish desires in vain, those poor children were innocent. The DA had to work very hard not to violate Chad and Lori's right to religious freedom. And I'm sure that was a challenge, but I'm afraid that it has created case law. Yep. That leaves this ability open for other DAs in future cases. We can only hope that those future DAs worship Jesus and will honor and respect God's words and try to preserve the sanctity of religious beliefs. I can't help but wonder if the evil false deity that Chad and Lori worshipped orchestrated that outcome and used them as a vehicle to attempt to ruin our court system. It is now more important than ever for Christians to be ready to defend God's true word and our faith in Him. That's poetic justice right there. Thank you, Mama Llama Bahama. I love your name too. Thank you. So TREYN 444 train, I guess, or Trayin 444. They even tried to ruin Jesus' name. He's not Lori's ex-husband or Chad's brother. Oh, okay. Oh my God, blasphemy these two boldly displayed makes me sure they never were close to knowing God at all. Jet Set J put Jeremiah 7:16. So, thank y'all for sharing those. I really appreciate it. We appreciate it. Whoa, that's some bright light right there. And it does create case law. Now, it does. It's happening. That is really bright. Anyway, so what we'll do is, I guess we'll end here, and then Sunday we'll just kind of, you know, I wasn't planning on the whole decision yesterday by the court. I was not, of course, not planning on it. I didn't know it was out for debate. So yeah, that really put a kink in the chain. I'm still going to write it. I've written it so many times. There's so much I want to say. But then I started thinking, I was like, well, I'm going to have to cater it to the court. How do I... Y'all know who I think is responsible for the influence. It's not a secret here. I just have to be smarter than the tools I'm working with. But, you know, I wasn't going to do anything to disrespect the court or anybody inside of it. But truth is true. It's not meant to feel good. It's not meant to feel bad. It's truth. And so if you're speaking truth, then it is what it is, you know? It's just what I got out of it. Ooh, what I got out of it. I went way too far. So, I don't know. I planned on writing Lori anyways, in prison. I'm gonna be one of a pen pal. Not really. But, you know, at least it's for me, too. I get to write it. Whether she reads it or not is up to her. So, yeah, the religion was the excuse. That was the vehicle. You know, it just is horrible. It's horrible. Bo Peep says, I think I'll send Lori a congratulations card once she gets her sentence of life without parole. Right? Can we do that? I can't wait to start calling her inmate number. I wonder if they can hashtag it. That's what I'm saying. It's a catch-22, because if you put Lori Daybell, a lot of people use Lori Vallow, like the mainstream media and stuff. So it's like, for the video to, like when I title my videos, in order for it to catch in the YouTube algorithm or whatever, you gotta put what everybody else is putting, and you gotta hashtag it, and it's so stupid. It's so stupid. You know? It is what it is. So, yeah, we should congratulate her. Yeah. And thank you, I know this face. Oh, Julie Wilburn. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Lee here says, hello to the dolphins, okay? Say hello to the dolphins. There's that little giggle. I got it, girl. Or guy. I don't know. I'm sorry. You can haunt Lori for the rest of her life. Amen. Right? Love always wins. That is true. You guys are proof of this. I really appreciate you. For sharing, for caring, for just being committed, for dealing with my antics, you know. And I just want to thank Donna for your hard work, and Trace on the Case, and Beach Bum. Okay, I thank you guys for being my moderators. And I started working on the merch link last night. I actually got in, so that's good. So pretty soon we'll be able to, you know, help support the show via merch. A lot of Satan tacos and, you know, punny things. A lot of punny things, because we still have Arizona. So look out, Arizona, here we come. About to be in your jock strap. Just kidding. But I love you guys, and love always wins. Justice for Tylee, Joe, Tammy, JJ, and my Uncle Charles. I love them. I miss them. Thank you.